Hi guys, so today I am 32 weeks and 5 days pregnant. I feel absolutely massive right now. Other than that, the pregnancy itself, I want to say is going well. I wanted to do this update 2 days ago. However, yesterday was my ultrasound and appointment and it went longer than expected. So I decided to do this a little bit later, but I have pictures which I'll show you guys a little bit later. So far, symptoms wise, the heartburn is still an issue, obviously. So I'm still taking Zantac and that's seeming to help for the most part. And my blood pressure, not my blood pressure, I'm sorry, my blood sugars have actually been better. I'm now using a pump and you see I have my pod on my arm. Really small, really cute little thing, has a reservoir in it to hold like 200 units. Usually people change it out every 3 days. However, I am changing my pod out every day. I am taking that much insulin that I need to change my pod every day. Obviously once this baby is born and delivered, my insulin needs will cut in half and then obviously go down from there. I've become more and more resistant lately to insulin and it is so frustrating. We finally found a semi-good balance right now during the day, just because during the day I'd run, when I first started the pod, I would run 200 or so during the day, even if I didn't eat anything. Like I would skip lunch and still see what my sugar was, and I'd consistently be in the 200s. And then come nighttime, I wake up at 2 in the morning and then again at about 5 in the morning just to kind of check to see where I'm at in the middle of the night. And for so many nights in a row, I was in the 30s. So I'd be 39 or I'd be like 34. And I'd wake up and I'd wake my husband up and I'm like, honey, I'm low. And he would go give me, juice and some peanut butter. And usually like when people are low, you do like 15 grams of sugar, which is about 8 ounces of juice. Not me. I need to do like the juice and like a tablespoon of peanut butter in order to get my sugar up and to keep it up, or else I will drop back down within 2 hours. So that's what we were doing for a few nights, and we finally fixed that issue. So I'm not waking up low in the middle of the night anymore. My fasting blood sugar before breakfast has been consistently like in the 90s, which is really great. During the daytime I'm still semi-high, but it's not bad. Like it's not in the 200s, it's not bad. Just a few little tweaking to do. And then again, it's like we're having this baby in a month, so no matter how much tweaking we're going to do, it's all going to change very soon. So as an update, we did our ultrasound and I had baby girl's pictures right here. So before I show you the actual pictures, and I'll also, like at the end of the video, insert clips of what she looks like so you can see a little bit better. Every time I think I'm showing it in front of you guys to my camera, I feel like it gets very blurry. So I feel bad, like I'm showing you this cute little blurry ultrasound and you can't really see what she looks like. So of course she's still nameless, but baby girl, that's what she is right now. My other baby girl is playing with her books. I'm actually in my daughter's room right now. I wanted a different scenery, a different kind of background. So I figured this would be a little bit nicer than like the loft, because I thought that was getting kind of boring. At our ultrasound, I was 32 weeks and according to their date, 3 or 4 days. They measure your amniotic fluid, the baby size, the femur bone, stomach, the skull, everything. They check the heart, check the kidneys, just kind of like a quick little anatomy scan, I want to say, but it's not really like a full official anatomy scan. You get that when you're 20 weeks. So that was way back. I don't know, I don't believe healthy, normal pregnancies have this scan. I know we had one at 30 weeks, and then one again at 32, and then we have another one at 35. So that's a lot of ultrasounds, which, it's nice because you get to see the baby. It's just, there's always a reason why you have a lot of ultrasounds, and it's because they need to check baby's growth. They need to check everything else because there's so many factors that could go in that could really go wrong, especially in this stage. Baby girl so far weighs, now normal weight for a fetus, oh, I shouldn't say fetus because I'm sorry, it's a baby. Normal weight for a baby at 32 weeks gestation is about 3-ish pounds, between 3 to 4 pounds. Baby girl weighs 6 pounds, over 6 pounds. And I know people are going to say that ultrasounds are off by a certain percentage and it could either be plus or minus 2 pounds. They're never really accurate. However, my ultrasounds have always been pretty like accurate. Honey, be careful. When it says 6 pounds, then she really is 6 pounds or even closer to 7. So I'm gonna have a very, very big girl, and we already decided that because of her size and the amount of amniotic fluid going on, it's just better to not wait until 38 weeks like we were initially planning to do for a repeat C-section. So instead of waiting until 38 weeks like we were initially planning, we are most likely going to go into our C-section at about 37 weeks. You want to say hi? Say hi. I'm being a Krabby Patty right now. Planning for an early delivery, 37 weeks, and I'm a little nervous about that just because there's so much research and study proven that there's a significant amount of brain development that actually happens between 37 and 39 weeks. So, you know, that extra week or two to cook is always good for a little baby, and I want to wait and push it to 38. However, I don't know if that's the safest thing right now for myself or for little baby. Obviously, I want the safest, best delivery for her, and I could recover just as fine. I'm not worried about me. I could take weeks to recover. I don't care. I just want baby girl to come out healthy, and I already know that she's going to be in the NICU for a few days. I'm already, you know, preparing myself for that. Lillian was in for 4 days, and I'm hoping this one isn't going to be in for longer than that. Yeah. However, there's a chance, obviously, born at 37 weeks, they might need a little bit of oxygen because they're not quite breathing enough, I guess, on their own. Not that they can't, you know, they don't have oxygen to do it. They need like a little bump, a little cannula just for a little extra. And possibly to watch her blood sugars, just because babies born to diabetic mothers tend to go into hypoglycemia, which means that their blood sugar bottoms out a lot. And obviously they're not swimming around in mommy's maple syrup anymore. They're on their own, making their own insulin, making their own sugars, and there's not that enormous amount of mom sugar going into them, if that makes sense. So they drop. So hopefully that's not the case. So many fears, so many just things of what can go wrong, and I don't know. My fingers are crossed that we have a healthy, happy little girl, and that's all that we can really hope for right now. Yeah, that's your skirt. She's going through her dresser with her clothes right now. And as far as I know, they're scheduling me for my 37-week C-section. I just don't quite know like when it is, and that's obviously still up in the air because that can always change. We go in 3 more weeks, so we go in for my 35th week ultrasound, and that's when we check the baby size again for the last time, and that's where we make our decision. So if, let's say by 35 weeks, for example, your fluid level is normal and your blood sugars are in tight control, everything looks great, baby is not measuring too big, then obviously they'll push it to like 38, 39 weeks for either to induce you or to do a repeat C-section, whichever, you know, your doctor chooses the best route for you and baby. But if your fluid level is high and you already have like an 8-9 pounder inside of you by 35 weeks, they're obviously going to schedule you for 36, 37 weeks. It just depends when I actually will be scheduled, 37 weeks or 36. And to me, it's like, Is it going to be a January baby? Is it going to be a December baby? And I wouldn't mind having a December baby. I just feel like I don't want her birthday so close to Christmas and the holidays. I feel like that's kind of cheating her later on in life. I want her to have her own month and her own celebration. I think January would be perfect. Right now we're probably looking at like a January 2nd or January 3rd birthday. I don't know. That is if we go to 37 weeks. So much going on. Finally, I will get to her ultrasound pictures. So if you guys are, any of you who've seen Casper, and I'm talking the version from the 90s, like the real Casper, the 3 ghosts in the house, the fatter one, the really fat ghost that was chunky and funny. Well, they're all funny, but like the really fat funny one, her face, baby girl's face, looks exactly like that. So here is, let me get like a profile picture for you guys. So here's a profile picture. I hope that's in focus. So we got like 2 profile pictures, which was really cute. It's always nice to see, you know, the nose and lips and just like the profile of the face. And then we got her face like straight on. And you have to really like look at it to see, but she's a little chunker already. She's already got some weight on her. So there's that picture. So you can see there's an eye, another eye, a nose, the mouth, that huge lump here, that's the cheek. Like she's looking at you straight on, and that's the cheek. So we got a few of her just like looking straight on and just like these huge cheeks and this cute little nose. She's just, oh, she's so beautiful already. I swear, I already love her. It's just, I didn't feel this with my daughter. It's so new. I can't wait to hold her and kiss those little chunky cheeks. Oh, but that is it for today. If you guys have any questions, please leave them down below. Any comments. Like I said, anyone who actually does watch my videos who is a pump user, specifically the Omnipod, please let me know what you guys thought. So let me go ahead and show you guys my 32-week big old belly. Belly with a shirt on. Hold on, honey. Shirt up. Sweetie. Front. Oh. Side. Mommy looks like Santa Claus, don't I? Alright, so if you guys like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys for our next weekly vlog. Bye. And I am so done.